Ties it up, and
That's the way to move the ball.
Larkin's checked in. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. He feeds it to Smith. Shumpert against Adams. Shumpert dishes to Larkin. Clock at 6. From 18 feet away, and that is good.
Boy, the shot's finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
D, he's checked in for New York. Outside Conley. Dishes it to Carter. Passes it to Adams. Back to Carter. He kicks it to Adams. For 3. Knicks with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
Here's Conley. Can't get it to go. And now we present our State Farm assist. Game, we've seen some great passing tonight from D.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Great assist like the one we just saw.
Zico and Marcus All are up front. Conley and Lee, they're the backcourt. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Knicks shooting the ball at 42%. Outside Hardaway. Pass to D. Here's the teardrop. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Lee kicks to Conley. The dish to Randolph. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Randolph's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Grizzlies. New York trailing. D, over by Conley. No good from D. And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball really well in this game. 58%. Lee, and blocked. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. D, covered by Conley. Offensive rebound. Count that one. Dallenberg's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Anthony against Randolph. From 13, good. He hits the jump shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
New York, fans, we gotta get louder than this.
D, covered by Conley. D passes to Carmelo. Lee against Hardaway. Outside Conley. Randolph sets a screen for Conley. Over in the corner, Allen. Feeds it to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Outside Conley. It's rebounded by New York. D's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Lee with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Quincy Acy's checked in for Shumpert.
Checking in for the Knicks, Quincy Acy.
D, defended by Allen. No good from D.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Allen dishes to Gasol. Conley kicks to Allen. Out to the wing. Gasol passes to Conley. And that one's good.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
And here are the Knicks now. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
That free throw good from D. The free throw is good from D. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Randolph. Plays it up and banks it in. Randolph's got 20 points.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
D, over by Conley. Outside Anthony. Now the feed to Dallenberg. Shot clock at 6. That's good. And that's now 18 points for D.
He has not been able to find the range here in the 4th. Just 1 of 5 field goals.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, guys, over that last Dave Yeager addressed his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Allen. Lee dishes to Allen. Back to Lee. Outside Conley. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
It's stolen by Allen. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Knicks ball.
And so it's New York with it. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter to tie it up. D. No good. That would have tied it.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Kept alive. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. The game now all time. Dallenberg's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a huge shot.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Yeah, the volume in a big hurry.
Lee outside. Into Marcus All. Yes! And the foul. Samuel Dallenberg picks one up. And the crowd roaring to life.
That was a huge shot. And they're just about dancing in the aisles now.
What an eruption in this building.
Here's Anthony. That's good. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Lee gets to Conley. Conley left side. Connects!
Just look at what Conley is doing.
54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. D over by Conley. Here's D outside Anthony to take the lead. It's rebounded by Memphis. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
D, he nails it, and we're tied up.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Conley. Over in the corner, Allen. Now here's Lee from 11 feet away. It's good!
Looked like the defense kind of backed off and then took advantage.
It's Anthony with the drive. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
We're seeing so far. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. D in at point guard. Out on the wings, it's the feisty pair of Melo and Shumpert. Dallenberg's out there with Quincy Ace. Outside Conley. Pass to Adams. Kicks to Randolph. Right side, Randolph. It's rebounded by New York. D's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anthony drives in, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They've taken so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
Gasol, a screen on Shumpert. Here's Conley. Count it from 12. Conley's got 22.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And there's the pass to Anthony. He dishes it to Dallenberg. Shot clock at 6. The shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Conley, the pass to Adams. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Allen left side. Back to Adams. Here's the 3. Rebound by D. D's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anthony against Allen. Anthony, the pass to D. Here's AC. Money!
Great work inside for 2 vital points. That was an ideal scenario for him. Point-blank range, big height advantage, and he cashed in perfectly.
Drive by Adams. He feeds it to Allen. Pulls it from the elbow. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And an intentional foul right there. The basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, main priority now has to be take care of the ball and use up some clock.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
We're in overtime. If you've just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Conley kicks to Allen. Poke loose. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. On defense, New York. Here's Conley. It's blocked. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one.
That's the way to make the free ones count.
So Memphis going with almost 2. So it...
Well, gentlemen, I'm here